Well, isn't this exciting? Everything is all about comedy, and I love comedy because I'm not one of these people that's too serious. I throw my little jokes out there, but they're sort of English, so they're kind of dry, and some people laugh at them and some people don't, so I keep a straight face until they laugh.
Right.
Then I can burst out laughing. But I have the incredible Diva with me, and she's a comedian as well, and she's only been out here 7 months, you said?
Yes, it's February.
7 months this February. Since February you've been out here. Yes. And apparently she does say I've made a name for myself. Well, I love to hear that. Right. So I want to know, put your hat up a little tiny bit because I see your face. There you go, I can see this gorgeous face. How did you make a name for yourself in such a short time?
Well, actually, I made the name up a couple of years ago, and I just decided to put it with my comedy. So it's actually Diva's Comedy.
So it's Diva's Comedy?
Diva's Comedy.
So you're the diva and you're the comedian?
That's right.
Okay, so where did you do it before?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit? Oh, Detroit, that's kind of...
Shout out to Detroit.
Now, a shout out to Detroit because Detroit had a lot of trouble.
Yes.
Oh, have they been through absolute total disaster, Detroit. Right. But I've listened, and I'm not going to say because of Trump, but I'm going to say that things are kind of looking a little bit better in Detroit.
Yes.
And that's why she left Detroit, because things are getting better there, but they're better here.
Right, right.
They are. Now, when you started in Detroit, how was it? Was it, did you...
Well, actually, I was born and raised, and I've been a comedian all my life. Really? And I've never gotten paid for it. I've just been making people laugh and been a showstopper all my life. So I picked up and moved here, made an adventure, and I drove here to Vegas. My parents had a condo here for 16 years. Okay. So I just got in my car and drove here and made a life for myself.
So, and your parents still alive, or?
My father passed away almost 4 years ago, and my mom passed away in 03. But I have my stepmom. Oh. And that's my heart. Oh my God.
And is she here with you?
No, she's in Michigan.
She's in Michigan.
But she left me to the condo, you know.
Oh, so you have a free condo? Oh,
yes.
Talk about being,
mom.
About getting lucky. Thanks, Mom.
Yes, she's a sweetheart.
Absolutely blessed.
Yes.
So what made you said you've been a comedian all your life, so you've actually probably got a very light heart. You're very light-hearted about a lot of stuff. Yeah. We, unfortunately, people, not me, but a lot of people out there are not light-hearted. Right. They're very serious, and they all talk about their problems and all the bad stuff in life. You don't do that.
No, I am more of a Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
Cat Williams.
Richard Pryor in female form.
Yes. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. And I did a couple of movies. I have a movie coming out this summer in Detroit. It's called The Spot. The Spot? Yes, I'm playing Mama in that movie.
And is that a pretty good big part?
Yes. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
So would you prefer being a comedian or being an actress?
Actually, both. Okay. But right now I got so much, by me coming back on a 20-year comeback, I've got so much going on.
20-year comeback?
Yes, I'm in a reality show. It's called Holy Smoke here.
Holy Smoke. So you're in the reality show called Holy Smoke.
And what we do is we go in the tunnels and we feed people, we help them, and we get down there and talk to them and try to bring them together, one at a time.
Now, Diva is getting to something that I've always been very concerned about, because all these tunnels and all these underwater, all the under freeways and everything is full of children.
Yes, and grown folks, because I had a chance to go do it last Tuesday. We do them every Tuesday, and I met so many people. And if I can touch one life and pull somebody out, that's fine. We fed them, and my heart just goes out to them. You know? Yeah.
They're living. They've kind of made a home for themselves under the... Yes. They're all under the freeways. They're in the tunnels under the freeways and all this. Yeah. I don't think... we see the glitz of Vegas. Right. We all see the glitz. Yes. But I've always said this, and she's going to let me bring it up. Right. We have 16,000 homeless children. Wow. So what you're doing, as you say, if you just touch one heart,
that's right.
There's one less.
That's right.
But there shouldn't even be one out there.
Exactly.
Not in Vegas. You know why I say not in Vegas? Vegas has so much money.
I said the same thing. I said, how is it these people are homeless, these kids are homeless, it's just mind-boggling. But it touched my heart so,
yeah.
you know. And when I got into this reality show, holy smoke, it just touched my heart because I got able to actually do hands-on.
So, and this brings
and went into the tunnel.
Does this bring in all the homeless and all the, you know,
yes.
all the drug addicts and all everything? Does it bring in everything?
Bring them all. Yeah.
Did this just start, this reality show?
Well, no.
Or is it out there yet?
When I first got here, I got into a lot of stuff. I did all your clubs here. And then I was always in the...
How did you get in all the clubs?
People,
I got people here that don't even know how to get in them.
It takes one, like, you know, Sparkle.
Yes.
Sparkle got me in so much.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
I mean, where did she come from in my life? Day one. She introduced me to these people. She got me out there. You got Queen G. They took me under
their wing as well.
Because I'm out here with no family.
So you have nobody out here.
Right.
Well, you do now. You've got Sparkle and Queen. Queen G is fabulous too.
And she's just a sweetheart.
Yes.
And actually, I'm doing my first comedy dinner here. TC Ribs this Thursday.
Oh, really?
10 p.m.
All right.
At TC Ribs. It's going to be comedy dinner with Diva. I have comedians coming out, and my pastor is coming in.
Which pastor is this? Because we've got some pastors coming on the show today.
Walter Sims. He's
Walter Sims.
War renowned from the Periscope. And he's coming in for a convention, and we're going to celebrate him there too.
Oh,
so this
wonderful.
Thursday at 10 p.m. at TC Ribs, we're going to turn that restaurant.
Where is TC Ribs? I mean,
3655 Durango. We're going to turn that restaurant into a comedy club right after closing.
Oh, how wonderful.
I'm going to be the first to do it. So wish me luck.
So, but I don't see any stopping in you. I mean, you've got so much energy.
Yes.
That, is it because of coming into Vegas and all these people have kind of helped you? And
yes, I am so blessed.
Around you?
Yes, they are. I mean, when I tell you, I've met so many great people, it's just been overwhelming. And my comedian friends, you know, I got a lot of them, you know. Yes. So I got a few of them going to be on my show.
Oh, how wonderful.
Melvin Washington, I know you heard of him.
Yeah, of course I've heard of Melvin Washington.
Jeffrey Peterson,
yes.
He's going to be on my show. Curtis Diesel, he's going to be on my show. I got some big names on there.
So you've got the big names on there, but you've been in the town such a short time, and you've got to know all these people. And you're actually giving them a place to do they do this for?
Yes.
Do they do this for free, or do they do?
Well, this time they're going to bless my mic for me. This time. Okay. And this is just
nothing like having a blessed mic. Believe me, I'm blessing mine.
So this is my first time there's ever being done in Vegas with a restaurant, turning a restaurant over to a comedy club at 10 p.m.
At 10 p.m.
At 10 p.m.
So after everyone's had dinner and they've been dancing, now you've got the comedy coming in.
Well, actually, we're going to have dinner. She's going to have some hors d'oeuvres and stuff.
Okay, great.
Wine.
Yes.
And we're just going to enjoy ourselves.
And does it cost money to come in it?
Well, it's going to be $10.
Only $10. Wow.
Yeah, and you get food and you get wine.
Yes. Okay.
And then even if you want to order food, you know, TC Ribs has got the best.
Oh, TC
fried ribs.
Fried ribs.
Honey, you'll mess your figure up in there. They got
then I'm not going there. I'll stand outside and I'll listen.
Honey, you don't want to go there. I went there the first time and I tried to get in a bikini. I couldn't get in it no more.
But I don't have to worry about a bikini or a bathing suit because this body is never going to see a bikini or a bathing suit ever again. Those years are gone.
Yes.
Those years are gone. You know, women are very sort of proud of their figures, and when things start sort of going in a little different direction,
you're right.
We're not going to show off any of that.
You got that right. So me being a mom, you know, I have a 37-year-old son. I don't have no grandkids. Shout out to my son Lamar. He's still in Michigan.
Oh, really?
So you guys root for me. I'm trying to get him here.
You get him here?
I'm trying to get him.
Is he a comedian or what does he do?
You know what? My son is a comedian, but he don't want to admit it because that means he has to be like his mama.
Oh, he doesn't want to be like you. Oh.
And he's like me. Believe it or not, he's a showstopper.
Oh, how wonderful.
And he doesn't.
Well, here is a woman, here is a diva that has actually come into this town and she's creating her own thing. So if she can't get hired and can't get anywhere, she's creating her own place to have comedy.
Yes.
Because that's what you're doing.
Yes.
It's like the lady I just had. I mean, I'm sure she would love to come up. And,
yes.
I'm sure, you know, all you have to do is ask.
That would be great.
I think everybody wants to have a place where they can actually show off what they have and what they do.
And that's what we're about.
Yeah.
We're about pulling these comedians together. Comedians don't get enough platform.
No.
And I would love one day to pull them together and make us a team, you know?
Well, I think make you a team, but I think one thing is don't be inhibited what's going on out there, number one. Obviously, a comedian can't be inhibited. But secondly is just do your thing and just do it different to other comedians.
Right.
Make it. Shecky Green still is a good friend of mine.
Okay.
But he was different.
Okay.
And he never bothered about anybody else. It was what he wanted. And a lot of the stuff he would talk about was in real life.
That's me.
And that's how he kind of did
90% of my comedy is actually happened.
Yes.
So I tell real stories.
Yes.
I don't just tell jokes.
No.
I tell a storyline.
Yes.
And believe me, those are true stories.
That's
20
wonderful.
years stored up in my head.
There you go.
Believe that.
How can anybody reach you, Diva?
They can reach me on Facebook. I have my Divas Comedy fan page. And they also can reach me at www.divas/comedy.123look.com. I'm on Instagram as Divas Comedy.
Okay.
I'm on Twitter as Divas Comedy. And I have some UK friends. I heard you from UK. Rachel Gray. Shout out to Rachel Gray.
Rachel Gray.
She's a singer.
Hello.
UK.
Okay, UK.
I love my UK family.
I love that.
Yes.
No, I love my whole world family.
Yes.
You know why I love the world family? It's because the internet is the world, and that's what we're all about.
Yes.
And we just had forget the name of the guy. What's the name of the guy that has 15,000? Oh, anyway, we just had one of our guests just had 15,000 hits and likes. So that's a big number for us because we had 10,000, we had 12,000, but now we have actually 15,000 views.
Wow.
They're not 15,000
really
shares, it's 15,000 views. So I'm bragging about that because we're kind of getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yes, I love your show. I couldn't wait. Thank you so much for having me.
Isn't she fabulous?
300 shares though.
Yeah, we had 300.
300 shares on.
300 shares. So the main thing is anybody who comes on the show, Vegas Live with Nina, unless they share it, there's no point in coming on.
Exactly.
Because the only reason you're coming on is to get exposure. Because that's what we do. We give exposure to everybody out there. Thank you, Diva. Amazing lady, isn't she wonderful? We'll be back.